Dr. Patel, will you finally just tell us about your background, what you are doing, what you propose to do? And I know that you were a rising star, but not anymore, you have risen. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, I'm part of JMC Paper Tech Private Limited. Everybody knows my father, Yesha Patel. So me and my siblings, my three brothers, we oversee the U.S. Operations for JMC Paper Tech. So we are part of an initiative to kind of expand our operations and our reach into the North and South American global market. We want to take our Indian equipment and machinery over there to the paper mills over there. And recently, we have also opened up our own paper mill in Mexico. It's a 200 tons craft paper mill that was basically built as a showcase for, JMC's machinery in the North and South American market. So yes.
And you said you have branched off into Mexico as
Yes.
well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How is the Mexico as a market for paper industry? It is somewhat similar in structure to India.
Yes, the market is very similar. I would say, the labor force, the way of working and everything, the culture, it's all pretty similar to India.
And the paper market is growing there.
Yes, it is. Because of the location of our mill in Mexico, it's, we're able to kind of cater to the North American market and the South American market. And I think overall, in general, there's a lot of big players over there in the paper mill industry. So I think a company like JMC Paper Tech, bringing our machinery just globally, it helps kind of, increase the name of Indian suppliers in that part of the world.
Is Mexico being affected by these tariff issues?
So luckily, Mexico hasn't had much of an issue with the tariff because of the USMCA agreement that was already in place. So yeah, so far so good.
What are your future plans, Dr. Patel?
So our future plans, I'll give you so for JMC as a group, right now we're focused on our stock preparation platform, JMC Fiber Pro, and our paper machine platform, JMC Elite Pro. So we're basically trying to, provide enhanced technology into our machinery to be able to, as Mr. Guerra was saying, automate everything and kind of get real-time feedback and visibility on operations. So recently, actually just earlier today, we launched a AI-powered intelligence system called MillMind. So that basically integrates with your existing DCS system to provide real-time visibility on your operations, on your energy usage, on your production. It also provides troubleshooting access to your operators, and it can be accessed anywhere from around the world. So it's basically to give access to paper mill owners and operators to be able to view what's happening real time in their paper mills. But the special part of that is that it provides diagnostics. So let's say something is going wrong, it'll let you know, it'll alert you ahead of time to kind of give you predictive maintenance suggestions. So that's something that we're trying to incorporate into our machinery and our portfolio.
Can you give us some, for the benefit of all of us, some specific areas of innovation that you have done in your machinery manufacturing, benefiting customers on energy or water usage or uptime, etc.?
Sure. So one of our more important innovations is our carbon steel drying cylinders. So we manufacture those with internal grooving and reduced shell thickness. So therefore to help save energy and steam consumption. We also, like I said, we're developing our stock preparation equipment. So the JMC Fiber Pro series This basically, the goal is to minimize the contaminants that are present in the waste paper, the raw material available, and to increase the output and yield for the paper mills.
Is your Indian operations benefiting the US operations, or your US operations are benefiting Indian operations?
So all of our operations, all of the manufacturing is done in India. So we're an entirely Indian-based company. So I would say the Indian operation is definitely benefiting the U.S. operations. All of the know-how and everything is,
Are you two competitors?
I'm sorry?
The two of you, are you competitors?
Yes, exactly. But I think having our own paper mill kind of gives us an idea on what other paper mills require and what they need, and so we're able to bring that firsthand experience when we go into the paper mills, whether that's in the Indian industry or anywhere else in the world.
As somebody who is living in the US and you have seen the tariff war going on between these two countries, India and US, and you are in the middle of both, will you tell us what is your take on the current status of paper industry global as well as India post even resolving this tariff issues?
So I think it's hard to have a stance on the tariff issue because it continues to change depending on this, it changes every day, but basically our goal is to kind of monitor how it goes and be adaptable for our customers. So we have to kind of be willing to adjust whenever it's needed based on the market. But I think overall it hasn't been much of an issue as far as we've seen. So we're hoping that it continues to stay stabilized so that we can, provide the best solutions for our customers.
One last thing is that you live in the US and you run an industry there. You are setting up some plant in Mexico, maybe elsewhere as well. And then you know what is happening in India. Can you give, what will be your advice to the Indian paper industry to improve and flourish?
I think, this is from what I've noticed in the few years that I've been in the industry, but, and we're moving in the right direction, I would say, as the Indian market, but kind of, adopting into the automation systems, the technology, to get real-time feedback from, our operations. That's the major difference between the U.S. market mills and the Indian market mills, but we're moving in the right direction. So I don't think I can see in the next 10 years that the Indian market has room to compete.
Thank you.
Thank you.